Hey, morning guys. The critic is in the house. Yeah. We gotta talk about some things. The two things I wanna talk about, the main things that I wanna talk about this morning is an experience I had last night. I've been receiving many complaints of things being normal some places. People complaining. Um, and a video that is being circulated on social media of a young lady videoing herself and committing sexual acts with an individual. I don't know who the individual is. I'm hoping the police is going to find that individual. And I think we've been going about it wrong. It's all about knowledge. First thing, I've been receiving many complaints of things going on as usual in the night after dark. So I went on the road myself yesterday. I went through the town and I saw firsthand. Here what I want to tell the people who are breaking the rules, and I can tell you the rules are being broken. Don't worry. But somebody said, no, nothing is going on, everything. No, the rules are. I was there, right? I choose not to say where I went. I'm gonna speak to the people. I'm gonna speak to law enforcement. I'm gonna speak to the Guyanese people directly. Because I was there, I was amongst everybody and in the midst of it. I see for myself what's going on. I want you to know, I think I have not done enough to educate you about COVID-19. Because everywhere I go, people know critic Lampier Pompey, they remember Lampier Pompey, they remember Pompeo, they remember Aunties Across, they remember everything else but the fact that COVID-19 is a killer. Everything else they remember, except the fact that COVID-19 is a killer. I'm telling you literally, hundreds of people. You could go places, hundreds of people there, right? No. Here's what I want to tell people. And I was looking at this last night, I'm calculating what's wrong with people. I thought the one man even believe that COVID-19 exists. This is the crazy thing. No mask. You're in a confined place. The prison. Similar circumstance like any barbecue, any dance, any gathering. The prison tested 200 prisoners. And out of that 200, more than 50% had COVID-19. More than 50% had tested positive for COVID-19. That's big. That is big. Now here what I want to tell you. You consider yourself to be strong. You consider yourself, well, you can't get COVID-19. But what you have not considered is the people who you can infect with COVID-19. You can't say you love your mother and you love your father, ageable people, if there's ageable people, and you're doing this thing. I am there, I saw it first, and I'm like, whoa. I've been around the town and I watch and I say, whoa. Now from a gathering, let me put some numbers to you. In South Korea, a woman came when the COVID-19 started. South Korea patient zero infected 5,000 people. Patient zero, the first patient identified with COVID-19 in South Korea, infected 5,000 people. As a result of contact tracing, 5,000 people they figure out were infected by this one woman that came from China with COVID-19. Hospital, church, this, that. So I'm last night amongst the crowd, and I'm thinking, one body coming in. Everybody jam, everybody pass, you meet somebody toilet, you touch the wall, you this, you that, half of the people don't get. Out of this 100 people, 50 people get. And we do 50 by 5,000. 50 by 5,000 equal 25,000 people. You see what I said? Yes, last night. 25,000 people could become infected because one person could infect about 5,000. And Guyanese ain't no space. You're traveling the bus, the jamming every way. They always touching your walking on the pave. There ain't no personal space. Guyanese don't know personal space. It's always up in your face, and you know they don't realize you got there's a thing called personal space. We're not accustomed to that. So I'm looking at it. Now from that 25,000, they're going out with the same carelessness, and I'm telling you how much people could be infected in a matter of days. It's 14 days this tech for really kick off. From that 25,000, no, that's 50 by 500. 250,000. 250,000. Quarter of the population could be infected. 250,000, sorry. I put 50 by 500. 250,000 people. We got to take this thing serious. And here what happened. I have not done enough. I'm planning presently to do something along with law enforcement and the Ministry of Health. I'll go across this country to all the towns and make everybody aware. 250,000, sorry. 50 by 5,000, 250,000. There's one word. The whole could spread from last night, you know. And I tell you what here, people call me critic. Big people call me critic, you go and see the crowd. Critic, you go and see the crowd. I say, alright, I go and take a ride and go down. When I go, everybody know me. Everybody know about Auntie the Crass. Everybody know about Pompeo. Everybody know everything except about COVID-19. So obviously, I have not been doing enough. We all have not been doing enough. Yes, sir. This is the serious thing. The funny thing is with COVID-19, if you don't develop attitudes or develop good practices. Last night I was on the ground, in and around Georgia, a number of different places. If you don't develop good practices, there's a likelihood you would not live out the full extent of your life. Because things like COVID-19 are going to be living with us forever from now on. Things like COVID-19 are going to be with us. Good hygienic practices, washing hands and all these things. They're going to be called personal space. Like I go to man coming to me, critic, I say, yo, calm down. Calm, you know. Hey, yo. And the man answer, the man think, like I got the attitude, COVID-19 is around, bro. So I can't tell you. I was on the ground myself. I have seen personally. I'm telling you something. If I can't appeal to your personal interest, you want to party with it, you will go home to kill your parents. You will go home to kill your sick family members. COVID is real. COVID is a killer. Right? Please. I promise to do more. So I'm setting up something where I collaborate with the Ministry of Health to get along and do road trips. So we can do some road trips, show what's going on, where it is going on. But you got here. We are all responsible for our own health and well-being. But COVID-19 is so much more dangerous because it is an invisible killer. It is an invisible killer, and you might be strong, but your mom, your dad, your grandmother, your sick uncle, a sick child, you're going to infect. Because if in crowds you acting like this, I'm sure when you go home, you ain't taking no space and you there up close and personal with everybody. No, I promise to do more as it relates to COVID-19. Because when you go in a place and you hear everybody talk about me, you know, everybody know, but me and Wise do. But everybody here, you'd believe like I is the common denominator between Guyanese. No, the present situation that we got in Guyana, I am not the common denominator between Guyanese. COVID-19 is. You understand? COVID-19 is. Sean! Mickey? Sean? Hey, we're going at Mickey. What are you looking for? Maybe it's upstairs. You gave me back last night? Yeah. Here now, you gotta get low and leave completely electrical. Call him and find out what's good. Just get it's just good to voicemail. I know again. Just get him and that he can tell you again. Now, there's so much things going on in this country, and everything comes back to knowledge. Knowledge is power, by the way. The public awareness campaign is not robust. Well, here, I can take up the mantle. I can go across this country, we can talk about COVID-19. I can interview people, see how we can keep it from the front burner. You understand? Here. Keep them in your pocket. Well, you gotta go with you. This is the list we make the other day. You gotta go with you and get them things started out. And you gotta do you things them up there too, right? Them lights started back. You gotta go up more higher and all them things, right? Make sure all them things are done today.
This is Original Juice Man, Mr. Ramanan from Charity, and he's supplying the entire secure with organic, cane juice, water coconut, and
This guy is a true patriot. Before I forget, Before I forget, I got a little fan. Amazing little girl. I want to say happy birthday, happy 7th birthday to Shavani Bash. Happy birthday to you, sweetheart. Coming from your mom and dad and other siblings. And the critic. And the critic. Imagine like a 7-year-old fan's 1-year-old fan. You understand? We gotta work harder. So, last night's outing, there's an importance in transparency. Let me tell you, as you move, you're gonna learn. Everybody learns. So, me this day, you'd assume that me there about it. Remember, I go interview somebody, I done it to my gun. You gotta beat people calling me critic, people there about, people open their space, people there, people. And if you don't go there and be in a situation, see it for yourself, you don't fathom it. That is the importance of transparency with politicians. If they're not there, this is how the last administration failed. Because they don't deal with nobody. They in business. They're in their own world, like up in the office. They're not on the ground. And yesterday, it make I realize, I say, yo, you're not doing enough when it comes to COVID-19 too. You're part of the problem. You ain't, by a long shot right now, a solution to the problem. Because you got a platform to tell everybody and warn everybody, and you're not doing it. Enough. Yes, I've been on the ground there and seen, I'm like, whoa. This for real? Yes, sir. Because people are not realizing the facts. You're going to go home and you're going to kill your mom. You're going to kill your dad. You're going to kill your grandmother. Your sick family members. People with HIV using antiretroviral drugs are at high risk. People with TB. People with asthma, heart problems, diabetes. The other day we talked to the health minister and he said it. Yes, sir? So right away I'm there and I'm calculating, whoa, you're not doing enough. This is bullshit. Because if everybody could see me, everybody remembers something about me. Obviously they ain't paying attention to nobody else. Yes, sir? If you go a place and there are hundreds of people who everybody remembers something. Critic. Here's a Crass. This video anti-Crass thing. Critic. Pompeo. Everybody remembers something. You'd believe like I is king of TikTok. Yes, sir. I am not the common denominator. Underlining health issues. What's going on here? I'm going to block this one just for fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Asking a stupid question. Hello, good night.
Hello, good morning.
Sorry.
Good morning, critic.
Talk to me.
I am calling you to say happy birthday to my dear friend Ravina of Melanie, who is celebrating her birthday today. I want to wish her all the best and God's richest blessings.
Roger.
Thank you, critic.
Welcome. I meet a man yesterday. The man said, here last night, the man said, critic, one of me partner called for you program and big up me with my wedding. Right? So when I watching the man, I say, hey, y'all they with COVID-19. The next time I see you back, might be your funeral. No joke. In me mind, you know, I get some weird thoughts. So I said, hey, I say glad for this man, we did the wedding. See, had the wedding, I feel nice. Then they congratulate you on me program. Oh, next is funeral. He said, hey, you know the man? One day I didn't meet the man just get married and he done gone. He don't push up. We gotta be serious. We gotta be serious. You understand? We gotta be serious. Wear your mask. protect yourself. We gotta be serious. I ain't doing enough. Last night I realized I ain't doing enough. I gotta do more. I gotta do much more. You understand? I go into all the towns. Towns are places where got lots of people, big crowd of people. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kutik.
Yeah, brother.
I just want to call you this morning to use your platform to wish a great patriot of this country, Mr. Timothy Jonas, on his happy birthday. And may the good Lord bless him and keep him.
Is Jonas' birthday?
Yes, my friend.
What them liars has got nice session. We gotta get things for eating somebody.
No. He's a great man.
I'm glad you bring it to my attention.
He's a fighter.
Happy birthday to Timothy Jonas. Cool.
Yeah, man. Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna start paying for these birthday greetings. This is a money thing. We could make some money, eh? Yeah, so we could make some money with this birthday greetings thing. I just put up a nice greeting, somebody smiling and some flowers around your head and thing. That's $5,000. Somebody else said, glad to pay it for you. This birthday thing is a catchy thing. What about that announcement? Anybody want that do that announcement? We gotta do that announcement, birthday and that announcement. Because one day in this country, with white people, like one day wake up, you're just born, or celebrate your birthday the next day you dead. Yeah, I'm saying? COVID-19 is real, yeah. It's not no joke. It's a serious thing. I want to talk about something that's been affecting us, affecting our society, affecting the world in general. And you can't You playing the music out there? Yeah, annoying music, annoying me. Just turn it down. I love you, man. Some shit you playing early morning. Now, sometimes I feel like I'm not getting anywhere when I'm talking to the people. Right? Sometimes I feel that way. And then I meet people and they say, Kritik, I learned so much from you. Now I came across a video on social media. It's being shared in social media. Yeah, I didn't come across it. It was brought to my attention. People call me and say, Kritik, this is what we need. 13-year-old young lady videoing herself naked. From an alkaline axe. She's 13 years old. One video she did of herself. Another video is of her and a male. Now I want to tell men something. I'm speaking specifically to men. There are instances where young boys are affected by older women. In the same instance, but I'm talking to men. If you look at the two videos with this young lady, you realize that she's part and parcel of this thing. She was willing participant. She was a willing participant in these sexual acts. One of the videos she did of herself, like a selfie. Now, two things I want to tell Guyanese. Hold for me. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I like to send things to my love, that love you very much. Always bring the tablet to the table when you're drinking, and you want to listen on the phone.
Okay.
Today, my birthday, and I like to tell a happy birthday. And these things are coming. Coming from her great grandmother, and grandmother, brother, and father. Her a happy birthday. Thank you, son.
All right, Granny.
Oh.
That's a lucky person. Great grandmother, grandmother. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about family just now. So, this young lady made videos of herself, and there are videos circulating of her in sexual acts with a male. I want to tell men who might not have known, if you see the videos, you realize she is a willing participant. Now this young lady, family members, she get away from home, and it was posted that she missing and that kind of thing. Then when she come back home, now she did come back, these videos with her come out. I don't know what's the situation there. But I want to deal with two things. I want to deal with two things. I want to deal with men who may not know or need to be reminded that a girl under the age of 16 cannot consent to any sexual act. I can't make it more clear. A young lady under the age of 16 cannot consent to a sexual act. I can't make it more clear. A girl, wherever you want to call it, she thinks she's a little woman. The onus is on you, the adult. You ever telling you? Now this video we see, this girl got one video she doing that kind of thing herself. Obviously she do a video for send to the boy collect the video. This boy is gonna get charged for rape. In the video with he and she enjoyed, he enjoyed. Willing participants. The only thing about that, and men in understand, is that she cannot. She could say yes a million times. You boy is raping that child. You understand? She cannot, I say it again, cannot consent to a sexual act. Let me explain to you what is this rape. If she give you her breast to squeeze, she tell you. Once she under 16 and she tell you squeeze my breast, and somebody catch you in a photograph doing that, or somebody see you, she tell you, you know. Let me, you know what I tell you? She tell you for squeeze your breast. You're gonna get jail for rape, boy. You understand what I'm telling you? So somebody's gonna make someone say, man, the girl, you want. No. When it comes to sexual acts, law. The law stipulates any person under the age of 16 cannot consent to a sexual act of any sort. So these banners are getting this idea like the girl pass she watching you didn't watch she, or she call you ain't call she. Brother, you's gonna get jail for rape. That video is in the possession of the police. Them parents gotta go and because she life done. No, they're talking to the men. I don't think the world is gonna change in a hurry. But for those who are listening and want to learn and want a better life, I'm talking to the young ladies now. Right? I'm talking to the young ladies now. Most of y'all know a lot of things by the time you reach 10. So we can be frank with you. When I watch this little girl, this girl look like a porn star, straight off the bat. Now, let me tell you the honest truth, babe. You done. If I've never heard about here, they have porn stars. Trump's wife was a porn star. But I've never heard any coming from Guyana. So I want you to think about what you're getting yourself into when you're going to do these things. Because here what's going to happen. The video where you and the man make, and where you make of yourself and is out there now, and that person who shared that video, by the way, should be charged. That video that you make, your life done. Your life done. Your life, don't worry about what people tell you. That will. Look at Tina and Mono. They're struggling to be a part of it, get it through. And they're in right up answer now in the head. Look at Mono. In right answer. Once you're affected in a certain way, you will forever be stained. Don't want counseling yourself. If you're not a porn star and you make a video and it get out there, it damages you for life. You hear what I say? You got a choice when you turn an adult what you want to do with your life. No problem. You want to be a porn star? I all for it. I all for it. Guyana needs yes and exposure. But as a young, up and coming individual, I'm talking to the young girls who get in ideas, who want to do things to show men and get their attention. You got a whole life ahead of you. You understand? Just for who will learn, people can keep screwing up. Not for you to screw up. But who listening to this and is willing to learn, know that once that gets out there, you are damaged for life. Everybody in a country where everything is taboo, people like that name, and people are so uncivilized and undeveloped mentally, it ain't easy. Right? Everybody watching you, your own mothers watching you, your own fathers watching you. You understand? Your own father watching you, everybody watching you. And you want to know what's going through their mind? How do you deal with that psychologically? If you're going to do something, put a lot of thought into how you would be affected in the future. No, they ain't going nowhere. The video ain't going nowhere. You don't get the video off the web when it go up there. You understand? No, your little life is done. No matter what. Remember, you can control what you do. Or let's put it this way, you could control what you say. You can't control what others say about you. This is a big, stupid country. And when the thing reach out there, you can't, oh God, I didn't expect they show the banner alone and all that thing. No. You're a porn star? You're a porn star? No, mothers. Y'all get the time? Talk to your daughters. No, she wasn't drugged. Let me stop with the nonsense. These little rebels, she wasn't drugged. No, let me done with her. We children gone too far from it. Oh, she get drugged and she no. These little brads, we got some brads here. Some little brads. Let me be real. We obviously have not been doing, because if you don't accept what the problem is, it has to be shortcomings with parenting and a number of different things. The shortcomings with parenting might be as a result of economic situation or whatever it is. Because I know a mother from Moripo, she got man, and she daughter sit down right there with man. Two friends come, one with the mother, one with the daughter. So you got people who dare in this thing, this is a real thing for them. No, she wasn't drunk. She wasn't drunk. When she make the video, when the girl make the video with herself, she was dead sober. She wasn't drunk. And here I'm telling her, when you look at the video, you know, she's 13 now. She maybe started them thing from there, because you can't learn what she learned in a year. It's very difficult. She's a pro. You understand? When you look at a young lady like that, she might have been abused all from a very early age. You understand? So you got to do a real in-depth investigation. She got to sit down and talk with people from Child Care Protection, a welfare officer, and really go in depth as to where the problem began. But if you don't accept that we got some little kangalangs for deal with, for saying, oh no, it's a young girl, no, she was in drunk, no, I didn't drunk she. You guys see them, when they just left school, they don't drunk, and hype or nothing. When you go to the bus park and see them girl when they left school, you know, you got drug them for they do nothing. You understand? They crazy, freaky, to blood clot. When you watch them little girl now these days, them little girl they don't throw down a big man. They ain't got no time. You understand? They done coming out to school thinking but they gotta get sugar daddy, somebody even take care of them, buy bag and boots and that kind of thing. You understand? So we gotta be, first thing we gotta accept is that we have shortcomings in a lot of ways. Our parenting. Yes, and now since we're talking about this is the topic, you gotta talk to your daughter. Sit down and talk to you. We're going to have with you, girl. Well, one time, sit down and talk to your daughter. Yes, sir? I talk to my boys. I got boys and I start to them. Sometimes I run them a profile, I see some pictures. This is wrong with you. This is the impression you want to give to you. What kind of pose is this? I see some pose with me, sir. I said, what kind of pose is this? This is the impression you want to give people about yourself. Like a boys and I start talking to them. Because you gotta remember, when you're using social media, when you're using this platform, this is you, this is an expression of you. And you have to ask, when you put a picture or a video there, what will people be thinking about you? Now remember, the intention wasn't to put the video out there. By the way, it is also illegal to share such videos. So for those of you who ask and they want to see the video, Steve, you asked too many times. Let me just block you for the fun of it. You like use a pervert. Let me block Steve. Just for the fun of it. He like he's a pervert. He asked, I want to see, how we can see that? How we can share it? I feel uncomfortable having something like that in my phone. Just having it in my phone, not just trying to share it to somebody. Who and me? Look, you answer y'all and answer what going on. Something's wrong with some of y'all. You answer what going on? Except I'm like me doing so, except you're doing something with law enforcement or something. Who you sharing it with? You want a 40-year-old man sharing a video with a 13-year-old girl with another man, a Guyanese girl. What's really wrong with y'all? Y'all understand what's the problem? It's a mindset. Something is wrong with you. Imagine seriously as an individual, as a Guyanese citizen. Something is wrong with that. What? There's a little girl make a video of herself. Sexual content, pornographic in nature. What am I, a 40-year-old man, when I send it to a next adult? What me he thinking of my body? You understand who's a part of the problem? When you start with your name, I want to see what you I'm telling you what we talking about. I am telling you about a video where a 30-year-old has been raped on a video. It's so happens out there. That is not something you ask people to see. Right away, if you then you write it senses, people don't want no part and parcel of that. He's a real fudged up society, buddy. I tell you, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know where y'all start. You imagine somebody coming and the minimum say, I want to see the video. People call me say critic. That's sin. No, the reason the person who said it, they say critic. Well, this thing is a nice thing. The person said critic, watch what is going on here. You gotta talk about this, you gotta highlight this issue. They send Alec to me for specific reason. You imagine I selling that? What me and another man really what's the thing going on between the two we that I selling a video of a 13-year-old to this man or anybody? You imagine you got you woman and you send a video, it didn't concern you, and you send a video like that to she. And they got girls who watch it and laugh, and they don't realize the disrespect. When you got a man who would send a video of a 13-year-old, the context, there's no context for it. There's no context as to where we share this video. Even the man and the woman. Like your friend said, I would get vexed with people. Either you send me the video, you will say, well, here, I came across this and this is not nice, and you expect me to do with it. If you send a video and I know it's share, you share it, you get wrong, Judge. We would get wrong. Because I don't know if you think I did your poor board click. Me know how you got me down. I would consider to be disrespectful. So I'm talking to the young ladies. If you just watch me, you might be TikTok fun, you follow me for different things. I can tell you. I don't know what is your situation. I know a lot of young women come up in homes that the environment has affected them adversely. So they're looking for attention. They're looking for somebody, they're looking to feel loved. All these young girls who run and elevate Tobano is because they have not been instilled by their parents with what is needed to develop self. Girl think, oh God, me gotta forget my mom, when me get my man, my life could change. No, babe, you gotta get a fortune education. This way you gotta get. You understand? You gotta get an education. This way you gotta get. So I'm saying, parents, talk to your children. Not cuss them out, but tag. You don't know what is going on behind the scenes. Let me do one step at a time. We ain't talking about changing the whole life. Let them know. Porn stars don't make it in Guyana. We got no good porn industry. Everybody want thing for free. You understand? Everybody get your video. They see your body. All them sorry man, them AIDS man. You understand? All of them see your body. Everybody see your body, girl. Now I can't save the one who done the in the shit. But we talking to the rest who would get stupid ideas like that in their head. When you put something in your phone or you video something, you send it to somebody, once it comes out of your phone, you are in no control of it. Don't get tired. You ain't got no control, babe. Here was the next thing. That is a reaction to an emotion. And emotions is funny thing. It like waves. It like tide. It's up and down. One these days when the man ain't get what he want from you, he can share the video with somebody. And Guyanese, men, I know you meet the guy and you like he tell you all kind of thing, he tell you, but you can take the sky down for your answer. But Guyanese men, most Guyanese men have hungry belly, low life, crab dog attitude. You understand? Let me tell you. What is it with low life, hungry belly, crab dog attitude with Guyanese men and certain things? You send a video to a guy, man say, Fred, show me Fred, watch this thing. I don't care who you be. You could be me worstest enemy. You send something to me, there's me and you personal thing. Guyanese men is always going out there and showing what this thing a proper thing. And no, that don't work so. What happens between a man and a woman must be kept between those two individuals no matter what circumstances. Some people find, I think men with low self-esteem find power or find solace. I'm looking for the word, solace. Something about showing that, well, they got this thing. You understand? What does that do for the other man? What this sharing this, well, this meeting, you know, let's deal with it. What? Whatever goes on with a man, wife, or this you and she. Guyanese men get this hungry, belly low, like women telling their friend, I do not speak about women, period. And I tell you, this low life, hungry belly behavior goes high up. High up. You got big men, influential men, and you think I know that. You can't talk something wrong, I don't dare. Here, I ain't talking nothing, I doing things. I don't play talk up on certain thing. And like I don't know about outside, but I can tell you about Guyanese men. You understand? You get me for talk, suddenly I don't talk like a man. I roll it with so hard. I take up pictures of you there with it. What do you mean if I there with the girl? What I there with the girl or I ain't there with the girl? This is not none of your business. You keeping tabs. You understand? You walk down the road of the woman talking to a woman, somebody's wife. I like me, I start having, you see a man, a me talking, and that's your, you think, what the fuck, what's that? When you're a part of a civilized society, they have friends that could sit and, you know, a woman would call you and she gonna sit on hot coffee, you know, like, you ain't gotta be screwing them guys. These men feel like everything you gotta screw. Where is you, man, screw face? Everything don't have to be sexual in nature. Civilized people, that's what they do. A woman having problems with your husband, there's nothing wrong with calling a male. Man, why is he doing this thing to me? I've talked to this about. She maybe know you from school. They've been to law school together. They've been to university together. You think God forbid it there? And Guyanese men, everything for them is like screw. Men, real men. You hear what I'm telling you? Real men don't do certain things, buddy. Let's tell you. You know hard man, you know bad boy. If what happens between you and a woman, you talk about. Even if the woman, here, this woman all they got physically, they strong. They got a mouth. See the woman call her, you do this to me, you said that. I don't care. I don't even know you, girl. Cause them Guyanese woman, them is some good crass when they get ready. This one, he used to suck man, this and that, I can abuse out the front house. Well, I'm glad because you never talked about it before. This is like sucky time done, and you get upset. I'm glad for you. But I ain't talking, I don't know what you used to do. I don't even know what you're talking about. You understand? So now you're talking, all the time when it's nice time. You ain't talking. You got them low life y'all. It's a big cost out what we do. Bedtime story. But as a man, here what I'm telling you. Real men, you got manatee, you got mantle, you could be anything else. But if you want to consider yourself a real man like me, you don't talk about women. You got a lot of young men coming up and they know what's going on. If you want to be a real man, there are certain principles about real men. There's no discussion. Like somebody said, gentlemen, to be gentleman-like, there is no discussion between two men. I have a friend. I think we're going on to 8 or 10 years now. As a God above me, let me tell you this story. Monday made the upstairs my upscale. And a friend called me for giving me a piece of action. And I didn't have money to go. My friend, somebody I was seeing called me for giving me a little bit. My friend gave me $5,000 to go into the hotel. My friend who gave me the money don't know who the individual is, don't know where I've been, or don't know what happened until today. My friend and me don't talk about things like that. If I sit here with somebody and me and somebody talking, know what's going on, and my friend driving on the road and see me somebody in my car, my friend would not ask me what is going on. My friend, me body, me partner, yeah. 9 years going out with friends. You understand? When I sit down with somebody, I introduce him. I said, this is my body, and I call a name, and I do an introduction. And he can't ask me when the individual is going on thing. No. It doesn't work like that. Just for y'all know what's going on. Don't everybody woman say, and you at no. Men, real men, do not do certain things to maintain. It's not like Granger. Granger wanted to say that he has integrity and decency and honesty and never show it one day. To be a real man, you have to show certain qualities consistently. Tell me is a bad boy with your hungry belly, low life attitude, and tell me them thing though. I say it's anti man. But I'm saying low life, hungry belly attitude when it comes to how a man presents himself and how he speaks about a woman, right away, you gone out to the level of being a real man. I just want y'all know. This to the men. Now, when it comes to these little girls, no, the guy, that's my best friend. Yes, it's my best friend. It's my buddy. But like you understand when I remember, if we so close, he would, what was the thing, the other thing? If you give me the money, the man, I did so bad, I didn't have money for going to the hotel. But he could not have asked me, I don't depend on them thing now. We don't sit down and like I sit down with some men, so then you time business man and a lady, and the man, the head torn. You will see the girl, you will see she don't tell somebody. With one glance, what does it do? You just marinate your eyes into them body. Granger, said Granger. has no dignity, integrity, or decency, or honesty. That's what I said. He's a real man, right? He take care of his wife and his children. He's always cared himself a certain way. So he's a real man. Uncle Grange is a real man. But that doesn't negate the fact that he has no decency, integrity, and honesty about him. Nothing about him. Right? Good. So we're just clearing up things. Now, somebody said, don't call me president. Blood clot drive with you. I mustn't go and collect earphone money. I don't collect earphone money. I go by Granger for getting. Now, there are certain principles. If y'all never, you want to tell you, y'all watch James Bond movie and them thing, man. Y'all must watch James Bond movie. I think I learned a lot from, the old James Bond and them thing there. There's a certain class. Now, just containing yourself, having that. Because whenever I'm between you and a woman, really and truly is for you. It is really for you. And you should, gather. But some men nowadays get feelings. They get more feelings than women. And when they get this, they want to skin up the woman. No, that don't work, sir. This thing don't work, sir. If you want somebody in a relationship and think of something, you got nothing to do with what they share with you. And they got a lot of men out there capitalizing upon women's weaknesses. Remember, a woman come in to you and she tell you, well, you have no, she used to get this problem and what problem? She used to get with this man. And you calculate because you taking care, she know she getting money and she getting everything. You could trample upon your rights in a different way. Real men don't do that. I'm just telling you, I'm bringing clarity for them who don't understand. Some man feel like I'm money and like you give a woman everything and she got for just turn into you for life. You hear what I'm telling you? You could give a woman the world. Don't give them things and expect nothing from them. Ask them what they want. When you ask a woman what she want, what she really want, what gonna make you happy, you will drop down and date some of them you hear. You buy car, you buy house and all them things, and she gonna give you a junkie the punani. She gonna get junkie the pum pum. She want time and attention. You know what I tell you? And you don't spend millions of dollars to get us what she want. What a woman wants, what a woman needs, and what a basic entitlement is that you can't get a woman. You can't get a woman and saying, well, do you want a glass of water? No, but if you got drink water, it's natural. As a human being, you got drink water. That's natural. You got to make sure the house got water. You can't get a woman and say, oh, you gave her a house. You can give her people got to get a house for living. Where you gonna do this thing? People just live for the streets. What the woman there with you for? That's natural. You don't give she nothing. How she going to tongue? She got to get care for drive. That's natural. So some man will God, I give you a house, I give you land, I give you... What the blood clot you believe you should do with you? But if you want to know the specific things they want, hello, good morning.
Hey, morning. Good morning.
Talk to me.
Yeah, you see that thing there, them little girl, man, them bad, she got some bad the same Mali thing and them pill and them thing.
Bro, don't worry though. Me and dying though. Yo, me and dying though. Hey man, me and dying though.
Yeah.
Them little brads, they into it. They pop a pill with you.
I understand, but these man...
Bro, What your daughter? How you daughter can end up in a situation? Wrong one, these thugs. When them body get catch doing that, they gotta go jail. RP, understand though? We got to deal with these youths and talk to them, let them know.
This thing they're rapid in Guyana. This thing is not how people think this thing.
No, but not Guyana, the world over. How are here? You gotta remember all every day, right? It's like COVID-19. Who catching COVID-19? Who are not taking the precautions? It is simple.
I understand.
And we don't got to blame them. Minga no time with no Mali.
Like 14, 13.
Bro.
They make a sense, buddy.
No, but that is why, first thing I spoke about is we as men, our responsibility. So the onus is upon us to guide them in the right direction. Because here, this is no joke. I have had this experience a number of times. You see, if you're not programmed mentally, we got enough perverts in the world. Not only in our society.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you something? I driving on the road. And I watching a person from the back. You understand? Driving on the road watching a thing. I say, wow, nice looking girl. But hey, this happened to me about 3 times. Certain areas there. And next time I see the girl with a school uniform, I feel sick. I feel sick in me. I say, shit, is this girl school girl? Here, I don't even, they got some girl that's go, what's the teacher? You know the place?
Critchlow, Labour College.
Not Critchlow, the place is trained teacher, but there's wear uniform. Yeah? And them is big on me. I don't even watch them. Anything with a uniform, they strip me out right away. I don't watch in a direction. Yes, sir? And we got the men, obviously, when you could see a big man, no matter how the girl look, watching a girl with a uniform, you don't know something wrong with the boy. Something is wrong with the boy. I don't care. It's just something about girls and uniform that's triggering me. Right away. Teacher training college. I don't even watch them when I see uniform, me watch T. And that comes naturally to me. If I did anyway, a couple of women with uniform, I don't watch at that Cyril Potter College, they call it. Right? And that comes naturally. And when you got big men watching young girls, I do not care. Psychologically, you're supposed to be programmed to watch over for these people. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Psychologically, we as adults supposed to be programmed for watch out. You got to, no matter where you are, once you encounter a child, and as a parent, you're supposed to enter into protection mode for the child. Yes, sir? You're pervert anytime you're watching girl in uniform, man.
This is not long ago when you grew up in Mumbai. Now these days, big people pass and watching it, they don't care about the girl about the business.
No, but that is why we got talk to them. Listen to me. Yeah. Daily, the moral fabric of our society is being degraded. It's me and you who got to talk this thing and say, yo, this thing don't work, sir. You believe any watch? I used to line with 2 banner. Like I talking about women. And I in the kitchen a day. You remember the kitchen I used to come from, right?
Yeah.
And them are talking. Them man even know. I talk about it publicly, them even because I tell them. Them are talking about some girl and I said, what are we talking about? I said, no, the girl I date this. I said, bro, don't talk. You want to die with your woman? Don't tell me your woman's story. You understand? I go to the band at time, the man. Me and dying them thing. I check with your girl. Me want to hear about your girl's story.
But that's how society gone now about everything.
No, but here what I'm telling you. Listen to me. Here what I'm telling you. We came from, as human beings.
The whole world gone now.
No, but as human beings, we
People
came.
don't respect privacy. You know how important is privacy?
Brother,
You know how important-
but
people don't
here what I'm
respect
saying.
privacy.
There are people in society
They want their own business
that
down the road.
are upstanding.
Social media.
We talk, man, we talk. Here was the problem with the partner we're talking there. What we talking about? Go long away, go your car and suffer. like this negativity. I can't take this negative. We talking about starting this thing up. We start with me, we can start with you, we got 2,500 of you right now that we can start with we lives. The women gonna go and talk to the daughters, the men gonna watch and say, yo, I can change me ways, and we gotta start. But what we talk, oh God, the world fall apart and this, what are we talking about? What you call for the world fall apart, God do what you want for, jump overboard. Yes, what you doing, what you hanging around for, what we talking about? I can't take negativity, talk, period. Now the first point he make is that this Molly thing. No. Weed there, cocaine there, it is just a new drug. Mothers gotta be more proactive, telling the daughters, you can't get nobody. I don't know if mothers don't tell the daughters, but sex is a nice thing, and when you reach of the age, and when you know what's going on. You understand? When you know what is going on, it's a nice thing, it's an interesting thing. You got your whole life ahead of you. Don't throw away your life. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Cedric. No, that nonsense that guy said just now, we have to train him. I'll tell you what happened. I have a daughter and a son. When she's from small, since actually from nursing my little daughter, I always spoke to talking to her. I had an aunt who was foul, and he said, girl, when you're telling the girl you're trying to go shopping for her time, and I looked at her and I said, aunt, and I called her name. I said, if I do not teach my daughter, I said, the public out there is going to teach her, and they're not going to tell her the disadvantages. All they will tell her about disadvantages. Another thing I speak to my son about, I always tell my son, I said, listen to me, never let me get you disrespecting a woman. I said, because before I became your mom, I am a woman. And one time I remember my son had a friend that shared some sex years. He was in school, or some other school girl, and my son went to that boy and beat the shit out of him. Why? Because he said, he told the boy, you have a mother, younger sister. So this onus is coming on our parents. We are not doing enough
we got to do more.
Our children. We are falling short. And then we want to sit back and blame all the times now. That's utter nonsense.
Total nonsense. Total nonsense. A civilized society cannot sit back, right, and look at itself fall apart. We have the ability to do something about it. We talk about it and we right our wrongs. As simple as that. You don't just, there's a time and this and that. There's civil here. We're in one world and there's civilized societies in the world. You understand? And we're in one country, in certain part of this country, people are of the best of standard. Unfortunately, too much people under the poverty line and uneducated. So, what you have to do to right that? Educate them.
That's it.
Simple.
Critic, I'm a single parent. I walked out of my husband's house when I was pregnant with my daughter. I didn't even know. Right? And I brought my children up. And there was a time when I held 2 jobs, but I found the time to instill in them the values that I need to see in my children.
We're not doing enough. Listen to me. If you look at the relationship between parents, it's not like the relationship I had with me mother. Me mother did bathe me till I was 11. Me mother used to bathe me, scrub me skin with an white thing and then do a little quick bit. Mother said, come here. You understand?
I've done that with my children too.
When you watch, children, I got it the other day by Cove and John, a youth man, mommy teeth no bite. Why is this so old as you buy? That, if I do something, I tell you. You imagine a man there about 50 years, tell the police, if I do something, I say, wait, how much thing you do already buy? You understand? He right now being accused of thieving a bicycle, but the police know he.
Wow.
I says, what's this? What's going on in this place?
I'll tell you another thing. You see my son? If he bears my daughter, they bring him a pencil from school the next morning. I had to school.
Next morning, Tracy. Tracy. You used to get him too much of time. Me mother just walk me back. Next thing I going to get the security guard. Because the school don't close up.
I tell you what happened one time, a teacher said, told me, she said, she called my name is Martin. Why did you always come into the school here and bring a pencil, a book, and telling me, asking me who gave your child this? Your child don't see you, why are you doing it? And I looked at them.
No, but here I am now. Tracy, you are not a model parent. This is the first thing. You understand? You and me mother, remember you know you. You and me mother, y'all little on the freaky side. Y'all is helicopter parents. You understand? Y'all little too much, man. Little too much. It can get annoying. Mother is like, you know, talking to people. Y'all is following people around and act. Me, never think that. What you do when you do and act anything, you know? So, but respect.
Those values and principles. It's because of how your mother was. And
Roger.
that's why my children have to take principles and values.
Roger, babe. We talk.
Roger that. Good.
Respect to all the mothers who've been, you know, me mother, we was helicopter parents though. Me son, the first time my big son went anywhere unattended was 14. Catch him in, he was 14. Never walk on the street, forgot buy nothing out of it. 8 years we live in Albistown and them people never see me pick them walk the street. Yeah, sir. If you want something, there's a lot more you got to do when it comes to parenting. Yes, sir. Me big son right now, Carl. You reach home? What going on? Where you going on? Where son there? And I'll me big son is Carl. I like no once it's 6 o'clock curfew to my calling. Where you there? What you doing? Hello.
Yeah, it's morning.
Morning, sweetheart.
I have my contribution.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing is charity begins at home. Now, at the age of 13, a caller came and called in and said that a child of 13 and know nothing much, but he or she is wrong because the age of 13, the child see a mother or father having sex, and then she can turn and ask her father, Daddy and Mommy, what y'all doing here? Charity begins at home. And when they see these things, they want to go out there and get these things.
That's why we got to talk to them and explain to them what's going on. You don't not tell them about the sex.
But you know, you could sit down and talk to them and they could still go out there and do things.
No, but again, you see what we don't do. And I am talking as it relates to parenting. We have poor parenting skills because a lot of children turn parents. Now, what you have to explain to your daughter is that the age of 13, 14, 15, your body is not physically equipped to carry a child. So two things would happen. You could be affected in an adverse manner for getting pregnant at a very young age. Also, the child can become undeveloped. If you look at these retards that we get, it's undeveloped. Baby making baby. You understand? It's undeveloped mentally plus physically. So you gotta explain to your daughter, yeah, this thing is a nice thing. But if you get catch, there's some things could happen. You'll be affected in a negative way. Then the next thing, how do you develop yourself as an individual or develop your life as a 13-year-old girl trying with a child? A man going to take you right here, put you in a house, and you get a job when you work here at the age of 13. What skill you get? The only thing you know to do is just open your foot. This is what you just do. What skill you develop at the age of 13? You guys sit down and lay that, you know, 13 is a little too early. Because they don't know about the sex. They don't know about everything. They know about everything. The web, the World Wide Web is there. You give them the phone unattended. You understand? So you got to let them know the physical thing behind it. AIDS. You gotta let them know about STDs. Talk to them about different things. So when they calculate, whoa. Hello, good morning.
Hey, Chris, it takes me out here. I want to tell you something you said that would 11.
Hello. I'm listening to you, man. I'm listening to you. Yeah. You listen to what I tell you again? Trump wife was a porn star. Let them sue based on that. Trump wife was a porn star. I say 2 times more. He's saying Trump wife wasn't a porn star. She was a model. They gotta see me. I ain't so bright like them. I don't know the difference. I see a Bobby, your body outside. Yeah. I say it's a porn star. Was listed as pornography. Was pornography? I said Trump wife was a porn star. Does I say again? The Trump tweet panda soup panda. Yeah. I see the thing outside of the. Here I am now. Yesterday, and I want to show you all these products. I got these products last night. Umami. Y'all know about this? Umami seasoning, stir fry sauce, red heat. They ain't got hot. Red heat. Nice. Everybody develop their own name and thing. Red heat. Pepper sauce. And it's never said to make a mistake with the heat and the hot because I got hot sauce. H-O-T, right? And green seasoning. Now, yesterday, there for me, like, when I telling the people related to this company are my followers, by the way. I learned yesterday. So I say, man, somebody tell me hi and thing, I tell them send a sample of the goods. Yes, I send a sample. Umami now. The person's not Umami. Hear me says, send a sample to critic. So I had to talk about it. Right? Right away. I think we covered critic, you're not giving people a chance to make their point. What point you want to make? What point? What chance I could give y'all for make what point? I said she's a porn star, man. She was a porn star. Y'all look at you going, I know. Y'all telling me what the lady was. I am saying what I think. So somebody say Trump family nonsensical conclusion. Somebody saying giving people you making joke. You want to make a point? It's too much of points we allow y'all to make. Make 13-year-olds making porn videos. Old men molesting little girls. And the whole country's a freak show. Yeah, I want a chance for you to make a point. Nah, yeah, bye. I frankly give y'all guys chances. Too much chance I get. Hey, y'all take care. I gotta go. Trump, they gotta try it. No, nothing is wrong with it. He's got a beautiful body. You understand? When I watching I just get a whole different thoughts. Trump wife. You understand? You imagine you watching the first lady of America and getting a free card? Yeah. Somebody said she was a model. What's she the modeling? What's she the modeling? Huh? She the modeling titties? Vikram looked at like he's a retard. Vikram looked at like your head ain't good. He asked me where the 13-year-old from. As a result of the social protection laws, you can't mention people's name, you can't show the photograph, you don't even mention the perpetrator name, because you'd end up they could identify the victim by knowing who the perpetrator is. Look not like he's a crass. Get yourself organized. Get yourself organized. Where the 13-year-old from? You can't mention where how you gonna mention where the 13-year-old from? Will you wanna know where the 13-year-old from? No, me say nothing bad, but Trump wife is nice. I better you know was it you watching the Trump talking and thing and you nobody don't watch really Trump, you know, when we must watch when Trump move with the lady. People just watching she and get a free card. Yes, sir. You got no time with Trump. We just get a free card watching Trump wife. Right? Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, my brother. Let me just touch on the 2 points that you're actually based on. Let me talk about the COVID-19 first. I heard you mentioned that one of your viewers said that the educational programs are not robust. Yes, I think educational programs are very robust because even persons like yourself, I look at you from time to time, always highlighting for people to take all the necessary precautions against COVID-19. There's a lot of advertisements out there. Even if you're on social media, sometimes their advertisement pops up in your little program and telling you what necessary precautions to take. So the educational programs are robust. What I would like you to do, because I heard you said that you're going to look into it, but what I like is to target people who become complacent and who don't want to apply, because they are ones who are endangering people like you and myself and all the persons who are taking the necessary measures to prevent COVID-19 from getting in contact with COVID-19. There are a lot of people out there who just don't care. That's the word. Let me use that word. They just don't care. And this is you have to sit and see. These are the people you need to target. Find a way to target them. I think the Ghana police force too are somewhere along the line weak because let me accuse anybody. Let's say bribes. I think the law needs to force the policy more stronger against the people who are complacent, because there are a lot of people out there who are following rules and applying themselves in society, social distance, washing their hands, try to avoid personal contacts, keeping it. But there are others who not, and those are the ones who we have to be very careful. And I think these are the ones critics you need to target to find a program, work with groups of people. If the Ghana force cannot do it, and you think they're corrupt, create of bodies who go there and charge people, let them pay the penalty. Right? It's just a suggestion. Another, I was listening to you talking about the young lady, and you're quite right. You don't need to share videos like that. But the fabric of society, my brother, has broken down again. You know why? It's all because of people like I'm talking about, who are complacent, who just don't care. It's like I travel sometimes in public transportation because I drive myself. Sometimes for the fun of it, I go. And let me tell you, the other day recently I went in a bus, and let me tell you, my brother, the music that was playing in that bus, it was like completely disrespectful. It was lawless, commonplace. Every word was a fuss and F and B and sex and stuff. It was ridiculous, and it was playing to the top. Persons were sitting in that bus, enjoying it. When I looked at the conductor and said, "Young man, please turn the music on." Take that. We said, "I'm in the wrong station. I got to find the next bus." And this is where persons like myself, elders in society, we are broken down and we allow the and the morals of society to drop. That's why the young people today is like that. We have to target them and educate them. But if the older people does not have an input, how much can a person like you yourself, who will be trying on uniform, how much can you do? Because we need to back and support you. We have to stand with you to get message over to the young people what to do and what not to do. Because even at the end of the day, you might be to your kids, you might try to grow them a certain way with disrespect and discipline, with respectful manners, discipline, etc. But when they go out into society, it's a new ball game. It's a ball game. Here, it goes them another part of life. All the toward the lawless sex life, the drugs life, and it's here. and it's part of society with a lot of elders, myself, support and enjoy dancing and singing the vulgar music and etc. But like I said, my brother, you need to do your good work. I respect you trying to help, and I know you always stand alone for the longest I've been looking at you on your platform. As a one-man army, you've been trying your best, trying to reach out, and I wish that other people could come on board with you to help to curb the situation that we're going through, especially with our young people in our society. And keep your good work up. Thank you very much. You have a blessed day.
Thanks for the words of support, brother. I share his sentiments. I have nothing to add to what the caller has said because I could not have said it better. Right? As I told you guys, I'm presently in talks with the Ministry of Health to organize something where I will go across the country, because obviously people listen to me more than they listen to anybody else. I will go across this country and try to create an awareness. It's not educate alone, it is create an awareness of how COVID-19 affects you, how it can affect your family, and how it can affect your life. And it can affect you and your life in the most dangerous way. As a result, you can lose your life. Right? We still take and look at people who have AIDS in a certain way, and you guys are not taking COVID-19 seriously. The amount of people who have died as recent of COVID-19, I think in about 2 years, so much people are dead from AIDS. Y'all get y'all act together. We priorities mixed tough our job. We priorities mixed tough our job. Yeah, right, Tanya? We got some mixed up shit going on here. Guys, we're watching, oh God, she got AIDS and this, and AIDS ain't killed so much people for 2 years now. Like a COVID-19 killing a couple months. Y'all wake up. Right? Take care. And remember, tonight, we got the One Guyana concert. It's going to be streamed on my platform live from 8 to 10, where a lot of our different artists are going to be performing, singing and all them things. Please show your support and please share. Right? Show the world what Guyana have. We hope that when Tamika Marshall go and sing, somebody see she and give she a big thing outside. You never know. A scout or Adrian Dutchin or Jomu or one of them guys. You understand? So big up Guyanese, and thanks to the Ministry of Youth, Sport and Culture, I'm seeing things happening under the now Charles Ramson Jr., young, vibrant minister. I'm hoping that more can be done. Right? So, remember tonight, One Guyana. This is the things about us. We look and let's see what's going on. I don't know with the comments and who and what and this and that. Just watch, look at our entertainers. You understand? Just love the vibes, got a positive vibes. And let me be One Guyana. Right? Take care. Till tonight. Remember, you see me tonight. Tune in at 8 o'clock for the One Guyana virtual concert. Right? It's a virtual concert. Tune in for that and share. Share. Let the world see. When you come on, there's not nothing derogatory. It's not me tripping out, nothing. Share. So when you come, share. Make sure the world see the talent Guyana has. And let's all tune in. Not only to the program, tune into each other. Get an understanding of what's going on, because we got bigger issues than the PVP and the PNC. We got bigger issues than Indian and black. We got coronavirus. And the thing has no issue with nobody. The thing killing anybody. Coronavirus ain't got time. They don't say, oh, use a PVP or use a PNC. No, it killing anybody. You understand? It don't check by race. It don't check by political affiliation. It killing Guyanese. Right? Let we work together for make a better Guyana. Peace and love.